I lost the video cut off, but the spiritual workings of the human being, to become aware of it, like a scientist become aware of the outer workings of the physical matter when he studies it in an objective way. That is science, truly, but to do this with our inner thinking, feeling, and willing, we can't use the normal everyday language that describes the outer workings of our five senses. We need to put it artistically, in a sense, in some symbolic terms, in esoteric, occult terms, where we are more or less describing different characters, beings, living processes and such in symbolic ways, so we can, because they are universal and every human being can pick up a sense of these underlying symbols. And that is why we train every day to meditate, to reflect and contemplate, and using our inner faculties actively. The more we use them, the stronger they become. The more we flex them, the more we train them. They are spiritual, sublime muscles, after all, that does not show physically in our physical body, but will do so later in later incarnations, because we are building it now as seeds. So everything you cultivate as ideas that you can make to make a certain lifestyle, certain changes in your behavior, in your values, in your beliefs and faith, is also something you take with you further as seeds. I focus specifically a whole lot on love, care and understanding. And I also value intelligence, but not cold intelligence cut off from emotions, but emotional feeling intelligence, where everything is in harmony while I think. It's kind of, I use my whole body to think with. It's not only hair. And it becomes warmer, and I focus more on warmer and more uplifting thoughts than I would otherwise do if I was cut off from my emotions. My emotion helps me feel more into everyday reality and everyday life. And it brings about a certain understanding for the spiritual and for other human beings and where they come from and what they feel. Because all feelings are universal. In a sense, under an umbrella term, we all have the same feelings, but they are in different relation based on where we come from and what we have experienced. But we can understand everyone the same emotions. So if I feel an emotion, others can understand that emotion because they have experienced it. It is universal in human beings in that regards. So that is why you get to know yourself and how you operate as a human being, observing yourself objectively, but with care and with love and with gentle guidance. To be your own big brother, in a sense. To be your own father, mother, every guiding model, role model you can think of. And you guide yourself and slowly but surely purifying and ennobling your inner world and your inner sense and how you see the world in general. Making yourself and your inner world independent of your otherwise outer physical world, nature that has certain needs and necessities to survive and so on. But your inner world is very much independent and you can become fully aware and with freedom to awaken this inner movement and world, more or less. It is a separate world from the outer. But the outer is also part of this. The outer has something laying behind it, the architects those that form these different forms, that shape these different forms and bring about these movements and shapes. These are different things we can contemplate and reflect upon to strengthen and enliven and deepen and expanding our otherwise normally taught dead universe, because it is not, very much alive, intelligent, and a loving, caring, amazing universe. Thanks everyone. May the divine guide us. May Christ bless you and protect you and guide you towards your path, your unique individual path. And I fully support and pray and bless and ask for blessing for you. Thank you all. Thank you for listening to me. Love you. Goodbye.